What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Megas back with another Drunken Old Man Rant. And it's funny because someone in my Twitch chat said a lot of times I take conversations and make videos out of them, the drunken rants, which is true, totally true. Just like I just took your fucking statement from Twitch and put it in a video. You're welcome. See, this is what I do. Get used to it. Don't hate. You inspire me. Be happy you inspire me. Nah, I'm just fucking around, but seriously. This is another video that's inspired by a quick conversation that I had on Twitter. Shout out to my boy Gaming Enclave, who lives in Australia. And he was talking about how now, this past weekend, it was 39 degrees Celsius in Australia. Now, well, a lot of us over here in the States, we have no fucking clue what that means. So I actually had to Google that shit to find out what it means. And basically it translates into 102 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what we use. We measure temperature in Fahrenheit, not Celsius. And this is reminding me of how us Americans, we be on some other shit. Like, we really kind of separate ourselves from the world. Because from what I can recall, most of the world use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit. And it just reminds me of some other things that we're different, like daylight savings time. There's a lot of countries, I don't know how many more still use them. And chat, please, I encourage you to educate me on this, because I'm not sure, but from what I remember, we're one of the few countries that still use daylight savings time. Instead of doing 12-hour day, 12-hour night, year round, we switch up, you know, fall back, spring forward type of bullshit. No, it's not the farmers, because they could probably give a fuck. So why do we still use it? Or like, I know a lot of the world use the metric system, like miles per hour is kilometers per hour in a lot of places around the world, but we use miles per hour. We do like inches instead of meters, you know, which is crazy. And it just like feels like sometimes we just like, whatever, we're America, we're gonna do what we want. That's how it feels like when it comes to things like that. And it just makes me wonder, was that the reason all of these things became established practices in the States? Like back during the independence, the war for independence against England, we were like, you know what, now that we're breaking free, we're gonna have our own set of rules. We're not gonna do things like they do over there in England. We ain't fucking using meters, we're using inches. We ain't fucking using Celsius, we're using Fahrenheit. You know, stuff like that. I just wonder if that was just our way of like throwing the middle finger up to King George even further during that war. I know, like with the daylight savings thing, a lot of people attribute Benjamin Franklin. I honestly don't believe that's true. I believe that was something that happened in the 20th century that was established. But a lot of times people can attribute it to the Farmer's Almanac, Ben Franklin, you know, things like that. Fahrenheit versus Celsius, I'm not sure where that came from. Or the metric system versus like inches, I don't know where that came from, but I'd be curious to find out. So if you guys know, please educate me. I'm too drunk to Wikipedia or Google that shit at the moment, but I just found that very funny how America goes against the grain, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. You have the right as a country to do things your own way, but part of me kind of hopes that it was more of a Tupac type of like fuck the world type of shit, because that would be pretty goddamn funny if the reasoning behind all these things is because we just wanted to like go against the man and be like, fuck you, we do what we want, that's what we do because we're America, you know what I mean? That would be hilarious to me, and I don't know why. Probably because I'm drunk right now. But anyway, you guys feel free to hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Jesus.